What's up there, YouTube? It's your boy John Chaff, and if you're looking at my C7, and now it's in the shop to get repaired, and I'm sort of at a crossroad. Getting this vehicle repaired, or just going ahead and getting me another vehicle, another Corvette. On Monday of last week, I was on my way to a customer when my vehicle died on me, and it died on me when I was coming off of the interstate. And at first I got it to start up again. And then I drove it down to McDonald's to get myself some breakfast. And she died on me again at the second time in the drive-through lane. So I had to call a tow truck and have it towed to the dealership here. Hendricks Chevrolet. And when I got here, they looked over the car for me and told me that I needed a starter, and the starter was going to cost me $899. So I said, okay, that's fine. About an hour and a half so later, they called me downstairs to the shop to tell me, instead of I don't know if it still needed a starter, but it needed an engine. Yeah, they told me my engine was blown, and it's gonna cost me $14,800 and some change to get the engine replaced, which is I'm dumbfounded that I would had to replace an engine in a 2016 Stingray this early on in the life of the car. Now, granted, the car is 2016, so it's about 6-7 years old. But I think it only had like 160,000 miles on it, and so I thought you could at least get 300,000, 400,000 miles out of these vehicles. And I don't track my vehicle. I don't do burnouts. I don't do races, stuff like that. And so I don't really understand it. So when I reached downstairs area where the technicians are, I asked to talk to the mechanic. And when I reached my vehicle, the vehicle, it hadn't been touched. The hood was up, and he had the fuel box gauge off of the open. It was open up. The fuel box was open up, and he was able to start it. But I don't think he put no start on it. Not that quick. And cause when you have work done on your car and you go out to the mechanic base, you can tell they've been working on the car. Have all kind of mechanic stuff on the vehicle. Stuff to protect it. Keep them from gnashing up your vehicle. So it wasn't nothing on mine. It was just the hood was up and the fuel box was open. And so somehow miraculously, they was able to get it started. I guess without a starter, but when he started, it had this terrible knocking sound. And that morning when I got up, it didn't have that sound. So now they're telling me I need an engine, and my engine was coming apart. And so I tell you, I'm at a crossroad. I just don't know what I want to do now with this vehicle. I have a lot of problems out of it. You know, everything from putting a 2 clutch in it. Because the first time they put a clutch in it, it didn't last about 8 months, and that was $4,000. And two sets of tires. First set was about $1,300, and the second set was $2,500. You know, I hit a dog, and that was $2,500. And then I hit something to come off of an 18 wheeler. This time it was a gator. A gator messed up my front end. A gator is so they use spare tires on these 18 wheelers on the trailer, and they don't last that long. So any time a 18 wheeler can blow a tire, and when they blow a tire, you know, the driver just keeps on going, and that thing sit in the middle of the roadway. You know, drivers don't take time to you know, to get this thing up out of the roadway. They just keep on going, and so you at the mercy of road hazard when you're driving your vehicle, because you never know or see these things, especially at night, till the last minute. So that's what caused all this damage to the front end of my car. And now they're saying this time I need an engine. So boy, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm thinking about just I don't know. I'm thinking about just getting rid of it and start all back over, and just go get me another Corvette. Maybe this time I get me a Z06 or something like that. But yeah, I think I'm pretty much done with this car. And I hate it had to end like this, because I wanted to keep this vehicle. This is my first Corvette, and I wanted to keep it and donate it to the Corvette Museum because of the miles they had on it. So that's what I was basically trying to hang on to it for. You know, because you can get quite a bit good mileage out of these vehicles, but I thought it would be way more. I thought I would get way more miles out of it than 160,000. And I was told you can easily get 300,000 miles out of these vehicles. But as I say, they told me I need an engine, and I mean, it just don't sound right, you know. At first, I actually thought they did something to it, because they had the fuel box off, and I actually thought they took the fuel out of it or something, made the engine sound like that, because it wasn't like that morning. And between the time I left the house that morning and say 30 minutes later, I had a blown engine. And at that time of morning, you know, you can only drive highway speed. You can't really, you know, do any kind of spirit driving or anything like that. I mean, not in the early rush hour traffic. And so yeah, they telling me I need an engine, and that engine is going to cost me $14,000. And had I, you know, paid that money that particular day, then the car would have been ready already this weekend. Because miraculously they had an engine already here for my vehicle. You go figure. Usually you get the auto stuff like that and wait for it to come in. But yeah, I'm at a crossroad, man, with this vehicle, and I just wanted to make this blog about this. You know, I'm in the being in the Corvette community, you know, because I don't want to see this happen to anybody else. So you know what affect one of us, you know, it can affect all of us. But yeah, it's very disappointing when you have to come and deal with something like this. I don't know this, but it is what it is. You know, I'm trying to stay positive about it. So maybe I'll be in the market now for another Corvette, and this time I probably try to get a Z06. I probably try to get something newer than a 2016. Probably try to get something like at least a 2019, if I can find a good deal on C8. Which that's gonna be crazy. But today video is gonna be it's gonna be 2 parts video today, because if I loop all this together, man, it's gonna be a heck of a long video, and I don't want to take up too much of you guys' time on these videos, just a little bit. And but yeah, I just wanted to let you guys in on my you know, a little bit in on my personal life, you know, when dealing with the Corvette and being a part of the Corvette community. So any kind of advice or opinion you guys have about my C7 here, it'd be greatly welcome. This is a 2016. It's a 7-speed manual transmission, and yeah, I love my manual, so I know that's gonna be hard to find. So yeah, I had to figure out exactly what I'm going to do. I haven't really made my mind up, but I'm thinking that I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it, and start all over. This is just too much, man. You know, $14,000 for an engine. You know, it's crazy. You know, $14,000, man. You could that's a good down payment on a new vehicle. And turn around, I had to spend that on a vehicle that's 2016 and got 106,000 miles on it. That's crazy. So I don't know. Well, anyway, I ask you to like, subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment section. And I'm gonna do a part 2 today on the Z06 just come out. I mean, pricing of the Z06. I'm gonna do a part 2 because a lot of stuff they left out when it comes to the pricing of the Z06. You guys be surprised. But I'm gonna end this video now, and I'm gonna come back with part 2. I don't know how much of well, and this is going to be a continuation of part two of today's video. I'm trying to get much footage on this video as I can. This GoPro, man, once it gets hot, it shuts down on me, and it makes it hard for me to videotape. Actually, it's better to use a doing iPhone than this $400 GoPro. Well, there, YouTube, I thought I'd drop this blog. I want to come back and look at this car again. Believe it or not, my Corvette just broke down, and I had to have it towed to the dealership. And I don't know what's wrong with it. Just lost power, and I had to have a tow truck to come and get me. So I'm sitting here at the shop here at the Hendrick Chevrolet dealership, waiting on them to let me know what's wrong with it. Hopefully it's not nothing major. It just I thought it was the battery, but the battery seemed to be still strong, and I think it might be maybe the alternator or something like that. But I had to have a tow truck driver come and tow me here to the dealership. He tried to jump it off, and it wouldn't even jump off. And you know, these cars nowadays, man, they not the same as they were when I was younger. You know, you can fidget around with a car when I was younger and get it started. You know, whether you jump the battery or you put fire to the alternator and jumped it off that way. But nowadays, man, these cars nowadays, boy, you just press a button and it don't say nothing. Then ain't nothing you can do but to have it towed to the dealership. So that's what I done. I had to have it towed this morning to the dealership, and I'm waiting on the outcome of that. So, boy, this day has started out terrible. So while I was out here, I wanted to take another look at this gorgeous CA here. And like I said on Sunday, man, this particular CA is a 2021 model, and they want I think it's $102,000 for it. And it's a 2021 model, and she has 8,000 miles on it, which I don't agree with that at all. But it just goes to show you and give you some ideas of how the Corvette really holds its value. Even the old one, man, costs a whole lot of money still, and you can't even find a 14 model Corvette under $50,000. And then if you ain't careful, you have to see which model you got, because a 14 model can run you $70,000. But I I hate that to come to the dealership on these circumstances on the back of a tow truck. I like being able to come to the dealership when I just drive up and I'm making a YouTube video or just browsing. I hate when I had to come here and pay some money. We're gonna find out though how much it's gonna cost to get this fixed. I gotta have it. We're fans and bust about that, so hopefully they better get it fixed today, and I can go on with my day. But I guess I'll check back in with you guys later on, let you guys know how much it's gonna cost me to get fixed.